And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway. Misses inside. Ball 2. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Ozzie Smith.
And that is out of play. And ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering is fouled back. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That misses the zone. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Corrals it. And that is that. Here's Trey Turner. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Remember, Burns won the Cy Young Award in 2021, but in 2019 he pitched 49 innings and had an ERA just under 9. And it was at that point that he ditched his four-seam fastball and ended up going with that cut fastball that has been such a crucial pitch for him. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is going to go. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Pete Alonso. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. 1 out, base is empty. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And there's a ball.
Outside.
One down, base is empty. And now it's filled up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Ketel Marte. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Raines moving under it. Makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back.
Leading off
2nd
for
inning
the
set to
American
go.
Giants,
Now it's the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Ted Williams. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Griffey on his horse. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
7, Mickey Mantle.
Pitch misses there. 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Junior under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Here is Gleyber Torres. Gets under it and pops it up. And that will fall. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Loop that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Rod Carew, a runner on first with 2 gone for him. And that gets down for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Burns back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. That one the other way. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This one in the air, center field. Bautista settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. So up next, Ted Williams.
The left fielder.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss, strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit,
And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista.
Bautista, a strong-armed right fielder, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, right side. Tatis after it. Snags it for the second out. So digging in, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 1.
Shortstop Ozzie Smith.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And he hits a ground ball right side. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seen high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Smith flashes the leather on the run and catch. Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner will hit next. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Had a good eye there. Out towards left center. Mantle sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Varitek, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to first. And that's a great play for the out. On to the fourth.
Leading
the
off
batter
for the
now,
American
Tim
Giants,
Raines.
the left fielder.
Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing a stick. And now Ted Williams. First pitch just misses. Now fly ball to right center. Junior makes his way towards it. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
when you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Buehler winds and fires. And a strike to the outside corner at 95. Tied him up inside with that one. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Right side, Marte in plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom 4, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
That hits the dirt, ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ketel Marte
Now
up to the plate.
Second baseman.
He provides
Ketel.
a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
He makes the grab, and there are 2 down. 2 outs,
The
base is
center
empty.
fielder,
Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. Grounded out his first time.
Junior.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. And it's foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Hit in the air, left field. Raines tracks it down for the out. New inning getting started. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Buehler back to work. That one missed.
Outside.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a swing and a miss. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Rod Carew. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And foul ball. On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Varitek in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. This to center field. Marte hustling after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. That misses, and it's 1-2. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Into center. Makes the grab after a long run. 2 away.
The catcher, number 33.
2 down, bases empty. Jason Varitek now at the plate. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the American
Top 6.
Giants,
Now it's going to be Jose Bautista. Just
plate, ball
missed. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He got away with
one ball,
there,
one
but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
This one popped up. Makes the catch, 1 down at the plate. Terry Pendleton, 0 for 2 in this one. That one not close, and it's 1-0.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one in the dirt, down to second, but he dances back in safely. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Alonso to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Ted Williams, the next to hit. And that one is inside.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Check swing, and he went.
I got a ball,
and it's
1-1.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A 3-run shot. It's 3-1. So 2 down, and here is Mickey Mantle. That one ripped. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Down the third baseman, number 36.
Christian Campbell.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
In the air, left side, Raines. Makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Reigns. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Over to Carew, and that takes care of Alonso. That's the inning. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Fought off foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
And a strike to Gleyber. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now move being made for a pinch hitter. Manny Ramirez. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. That one outside. Now 1-2. In the air, right field. Tatis makes the play, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Just missed. And another ball. Headed down the line. Tatis really on his horse for it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Right fielder,
now here is Jose Bautista. Swinging a foul straight back. Check swing, called strike. Varitek off of first with 2 away. That's a little high, and the count is 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Bottom of the inning, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
That one to first, and it stays fair.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
The right fielder.
So man aboard 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-1. That misses off the outside edge. Inside, just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Count is 3-2.
Tying run at the plate. And the tying run is on base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Ball one there.
Counts 1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the 8th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. And first offering is fouled off. That's out to center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ozzie Smith, 1 for 3. This one in the air. And there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Tim Raines. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Just off the inside edge. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, number 36.
Christian Campbell.
Lucas Erceg on a pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That's to third. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Smith over to first in time. Turner is out. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Foul ball. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Ted Williams. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, 0-2 now. Dunks one into left. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. That one's upstairs, ball one. Man at first, one away. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. In the air, out towards right center. Griffey on his horse. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So two away with runners at the corners. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are two gone.
Now pitching.
Varitek in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Just missed. Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Williams at third. Torres on at first with two down. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 6-1. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. On the ground to third, and that one handled. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. Last chance for the home team. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Erceg, 29 years old.
Now pitching. Raleigh Fingers.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nasty fork ball for strike three. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Now only one out remaining. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. Strike one. They're down to their final strike. Raleigh is just one strike away. Popped up. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Gauchos taking on the American Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, number 28.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Kyle Tucker, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is in. For a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. That just misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. 1 out in the top of the first. And now it's Alex Bregman.
The second baseman, Alex Bregman.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
On the ground,
that's
right
foul.
side, and that's just foul. And delivers outside. 1 out, base is empty. And misses inside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
The designated hitter.
Runner on at first with 1 gone.
Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. That's too
That's
low. 1-0. Ground ball to the right side. Torres gets it to first, and they get the out on Alvarez. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
Up and in, ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just missed. Bregman on at second with 2 down. And that one is in for a strike. Santander tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4. Next to hit, David Ortiz.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Fastball is outside. Check swing, called strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
In for a strike. And the count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bautista has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Corbin Burnes.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Off the mark there. Now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's way high. Full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the catch. And there's one away. So up next, Ozzie Smith. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, Boog, we got Burnes working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
Bregman to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ted Williams, the next to hit, takes outside. Runner on the go. He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs. Fly ball center field. Junior. That is the inning. Top of the second, and now it's going to be Ted Simmons.
Ted Simmons.
First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. What a stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play. And here's Corey Seager to hit. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. No score here in the second. Next pitch is outside. On the inside corner for a strike. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. Stepping in, Terry Pendleton. Inside. And it's 1-0. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Smith over to first in time. And it's a 1. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle, on the ground. And it goes just foul. Out there to center, Junior on the move. And there's 1 down. Here's Gleyber Torres. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That's a strike. And 1-1. High in the air, out to right. Tucker makes the grab for the second out. Mark McGwire getting ready to hit. Pinch hitter coming on. Rod Carew looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Seager fires over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And it's even up. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So the lineup flips over. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. First pitch misses. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. That one misses, and now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Alex Bregman.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Junior on second. Tucker at first with no outs. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Yordan Alvarez digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that misses. 2-0. Check swing, and that's a ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's down and away. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. They limit the damage here. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. Burns back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. 19. That one down the line, and that's just foul. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Griffey on his horse. Brings it in for the third out. And we're back.
Leading
and here's the catcher,
Gauchos,
Ted Simmons.
Ted Simmons.
Off the mark there.
Outside.
Ball one.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of
1-1.
speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just
That's
staying
ball two.
disciplined.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
Strike.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense, and when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Seager
Ball
at the plate for the
inside.
second time as he takes ball one. And that
Ball two.
misses. And it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ground ball right side. Torres over to
Got it.
first. And Seager is set down. Terry Pendleton will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. That clips the zone. Going one.
Generally, second,
0-1 for the
third
count.
time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Just
Ball one.
missing there. And that's ball one. To the right side,
Foul.
but that rolls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Misses inside. The count now 2-2.
We got full count.
Left field, Reigns under it. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Bottom 4, and now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
The shortstop.
Sing, you talk about a
Ozzie
guy that has all the skills.
Smith.
The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Reigns takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And now
Ball
2-0.
inside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one.
Seager off balance feed. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the DH, Ted Williams. And fouled off. Ted swings and drives one deep to right. Way back there, it's got a chance. Going, gone. A 2-run shot, and they had a pair. It's 2-1. And now Mickey Mantle. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And there's a
0-1.
ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And now it's even up. Gets to it onto first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Now
2
back.
down,
Second
bases
baseman,
empty.
Gleyber
Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
Flied to right his first time. Hit in the air, left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome. back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And a strike in there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's the ball.
Just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The relay.
The batter, number 2.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1.
Bregman.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
In the air, center field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. So now here's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Santander in the box now. No balls and a strike. Santander checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Next pitch inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Rod Carew. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner at first with no outs here. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Jose Bautista, the next to hit.
19.
Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's under it. And there's one down. Terry Pendleton getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Ozzie Smith now at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Nope.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fired to second.
He's out.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. 1 for 2.
Raines.
Inside, just missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third. It's 4-2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first base.
Now pitching, Gregory Soto.
The other way, and a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On a line. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Here's Corey Seager. Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
2 balls, no strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Bautista in position, tries to make the play, but it's foul. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air right center field. Mantle on the move to the alley and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Misses off the inside. Ball 1. Fouled off. He was late with the tying run at the plate. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one missing inside.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
2 outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Junior at the plate now, and that's inside. This one ripped, but foul to the right. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. Big time third strike to end the inning against a real threat. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle.
Burns back to work. In the air to left down the line. Santander racing after it. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out number 1. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Foul ball there. Ortiz hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Rod Carew. To the right side, Ortiz. The tag, and he's out. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. We go to the top of the 7th. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits.
Now pitching.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 4-3. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Bregman. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Late with the swing there.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one drifts inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
No outs, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. How about that double play? And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And now 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball. Not close with that one. Counts full, 3-2. Cut on and missed. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jason Varitek. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Bautista in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Forget it. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add to their lead. It's 5-3. Back to the top of the order now. Terry Pendleton digs in now. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
0-1.
Smith now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield, and that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. Pretty nice play there. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, and now David Ortiz.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Mark Davis. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ted Simmons will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. In the dirt, now 1-2.
One ball, two
Base is
strikes,
empty,
the count.
one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Out to short. Over to Carew. That's the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Seager stands in now. Outside with a breaking ball. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman. A new arm into the game, the righty, Matt Brash.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And another ball.
2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Seager stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Out to center. Mantle coming on. He's got it. And that's the third out. Bottom of the 8th.
Leading
now it's the DH, Ted Williams.
Hitter. Williams. Now pitching, Aroldis Chapman.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay.
He's in there.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the
Inside,
zone,
ball
and he
one.
was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Mantle, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one lifted to left. Santander settles under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Good take by
Outside, that's a ball.
Torres.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that's a base hit into left field.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield.
That's
There's not a
outside.
whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Carew
Now coming
in the
in
box
to
with
pitch
1 away as he takes ball 1.
Ramirez.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
When you're
One ball,
taking your
one
lead
strike.
over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To short, could be 2. Bregman for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Aroldis Chapman
Now
comes on
pitching.
trying to close it out.
And I can't
Aroldis.
imagine any save is an easy
Chapman.
one. You're holding a small lead on the
Nope,
scoreboard,
outside.
and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And there's a
Ball
ball.
2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one's in there. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Tucker now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Chapman is just one strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win.
Just about ready to go. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Now the third baseman, Terry
Leading off
Pendleton.
For Sacramento, the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Check swing, didn't go. Yeah, the count 1-2. Stays alive. Swings through him for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Betts brings it in. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Tim Raines at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. In the air out to center. A little bloop single. And that extends the inning.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into.
Rudder takes off.
Oh, that's
pitch
off the plate.
misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. Raines at second with 2 down.
Ball 2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one missing low. So now 2 on and 2 outs. And now here is Mickey Mantle.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here in Queens, and starting in this one, Zach Wheeler.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Fouled off left side.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of
acrobatic throw for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's Mookie Betts. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe in second with a stolen base. And that is out of play. 1 out and a runner at second. That's ripped. Base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. 1 gone, runner at first. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. In the dirt. And that's down and away.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Man at first, 1 away. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Right through there for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That's inside. Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 outs.
Ball, that's down.
In the dirt, blocked. Good eye right there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Tap foul at the plate. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
DeGrom back to work. Soto makes the grab, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. So now a pinch hitter, Rod Carew. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Jason Varitek getting ready to hit. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, and out 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Jose Bautista now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Misses off the plate. Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down looking. Back here at Citi Field. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Misses.
Nope.
And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. And a good eye there.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff
First
walk.
base.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner takes off. Pitch
Ball
inside. Throw to second and great jump. And that is cut on and missed. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Runner on the go again. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek. Swing and a foul out of play. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Crow Armstrong takes his lead at third with 1 away. Ripped on a line. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they take a 2-run lead. Back to the top of the lineup. Juan Soto now. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one is inside. In the air, left field. And that'll do it. And we're back on to the third inning. And here is Terry Pendleton. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-1. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Just missed.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And we're level. It's 2-2. So digging in, Tim Raines. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And we welcome you to Laughing Mountain Park. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the American Giants and the just about set to go. And today's starter, number 19. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Got him! Nice play. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The pitch. In the dirt, but kept close.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. And the throw out at third. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Acuna moving back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. And now Gunnar Henderson.
For Knoxville, the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. That's in there. Now 2-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Three-two now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one misses. So leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Junior.
Now it's going to be Cal Ripken Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. Henderson gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position. When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. One down.
Batting third,
Anthony Santander at the plate. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Batting fourth.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Ramirez.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That one at triple digits.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
O'Neill.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball left side. Slings it across, and O'Neill is retired. That's the third out. Inning over. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
For the
and
American
now the
Giants,
DH, Ted
the designated
Williams.
hitter, Ted Williams.
And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next offering is downstairs. And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Fielder, number
Mickey
7,
Mantle
Mickey
now at the plate.
Mantle.
And first offering is fouled off. Out to short, Ripken. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 out, space is empty. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
And that one fouled off. Just off the outside edge. That one ripped left field. Ramirez makes his way towards it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Adley.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2. Next offering is outside. In the air, left field, Raines hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mantle on the move. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Brooks Robinson, the next to hit. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Outside low, ball 1.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning at the plate. Mark McGwire.
Mark McGwire.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that one in the air center field. O'Neill drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Hit on the ground to short. Cal gets it over to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Jose Bautista digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
1
in
ball,
the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that's outside.
Off the plate. Ball 2.
Out to short. Cal gets it over to first. And that is the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
Page back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Right side. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Henderson stands in now, looks at that one inside. There's the strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That's towards center. Mantle makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the American
and now
Giants,
it's switch hitting
the
third baseman Terry Pendleton. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball line to center. And out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one well upstairs. 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Just
outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. Runner on the go. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Move to first. Reigns back on a dive. Check
Inside
swing,
ball.
and he held up. Now move to first. Reigns dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. 2 out, space is empty. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Mickey Mantle getting ready to hit. And that's off
inside.
the inside edge. 1-0.
Hey.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Williams on at second with 2 down. That one missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off. The outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
First and second, 2 outs. Gleyber Torres will hit next. Now this one gets through. Coming home. The throw in. In there. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Rod Carew looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. That's in there, and that is strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And here's the catcher,
1-0.
Jason Varitek. Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Ramirez makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground to third, and it's off the bag. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Wastes no time there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
O'Neill, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.